well.
Oh, okay. I mean, uh, in the side of right now, we do see Aurora more on defense. They are more as well. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to be like for the second series first match.
Alright, welcome everyone. This is game 1 of a best of 3 between Aurora and Falcons APBREN.
I mean, what are your thoughts with this two types of drafting that is quite different, opposite of each other? Do you think that you are in the favor of Falcon APBREN, or are you in the favor of the drafting coming in from Aurora?
Okay, no bias. I actually prefer Aurora's draft simply because they play around having individual team fights rather than fighting as one big clump, right? And that is the win condition for Falcons APBREN. That's the reason they have the Minotaur. That's the reason they have the Terizla, right? So they want to avoid being caught out by the penalty zone. They also want to avoid being caught out by the Minoan Fury.
Agree, definitely. So far right now, I feel like that's the reason why we are seeing the differential but techniques or even the choices that has been made by both of this team, and coming into the side of bot lane as well as mid lane, they are split pushing themselves. We do see there was trying an overextension coming in from Demon Kite. He did manage to actually steal one of the buffs, but nevertheless he managed to pull through and without any casualty coming in.
Alright, I'm gonna go with a couple of predictions here, right? So in this particular way, Aurora, the way they will be looking for team fights is to have them dive onto Super Marco, right? So if they do get the kill, they can kind of slowly take members of Falcons APBREN one by one. But if they fail the kill on Super Marco, then that will put them in a position where they're clumped up. And that is where Falcons APBREN is going to be at the strongest. So you can expect very huge ultimates, penalty zones coming in, Minoan Furies coming in. And of course, this all leads up to that big fracture onto the backlines on the side of Aurora.
Okay, started out, try to scrimmage right in the mid lane 1v1. It's not going to do anything, but we do see here Edward as well as Yue try to actually clear out some of their minions as well. And they are going to actually contest for the first turtle. It's going to be FCAP who does the first attempt. Here, Domain trying to do some damage to Super Marco, but still not going to be enough. But Rennet J trying to actually have a good composition, and it's going to be Demon Kite coming in for a fight as well, as Demon Kite takes down and getting the turtle as well.
Yep, TC falling a bit low here. The passive for Yichong working so well for them, and this is why you take up all the heals. But Yue now left alone because Renegade and Edward have been taken down. 2 for 1. It is still a decent trade for the side of Falcons APBREN. They did lose the turtle to Aurora.
Okay, a good trade, still a win for both sides. Not to worry much. I mean, like, yeah, you did get the buff.
Oh,
but
hang on. Domain! Oh my god, Domain! He actually gets the kill on the jungler, will not be punished by Super Marco, and now he has that level advantage against the Roger. Super Marco may not have a good time in lane anymore.
Oh, loving the fact that Aurora taking that great advantage, getting that opportunity, and Domain know for a fact that this is gonna actually put him in the lead to be fighted off with Super Marco. On the other note, it's still an equilibrium from both sides. So far right now, no matter how much we say about how they taken that turtle, Falcon managed to trade it off, but at least Domain was able to equalize back into both of the teams.
Yep, so really even in terms of gold, but EXP gonna be a slight advantage, right, going for Aurora, simply because they've taken a turtle. Kills now 2-2. I mean, Bunny, it is going to be both teams dancing on knife's edge until the next kill.
Agree, definitely, and that could be one of the time management coming in from both teams so far, yet none of them try to actually pull through. We do see Flap TZ going in for a fight with Edward. Edward suffocating a little bit for the lifeline, but it's okay, he still survived it out, not to worry. Still, most of the teams are just trying to actually get a good glimpse, try to find an opening to be having that scrimmage in the open, but so far the overextension, the overequipment is not to be seen yet because they try to slow things down just a little bit.
Yep, I actually feel FCAP have a better fight this time. It's a Stolen Primal Rock coming up from field. They will have extra damage going in. The PC looking for it. There's the steal coming in. Demon Kite gets the steal. Here comes the turnaround as well. Kaltizi falling a bit low. Minoan Fury committed. But on the backlines, Kaltizi will take the fall. And here comes the backup from the side of Aurora as well. The Qs do not make it out. They will give Edward in trade. It's a 1-for-1, but it's all benefit to Aurora at this point.
Not just they able to take that turtle, they managed to actually trade off the kills as well, even more further giving the satisfaction to the side of Aurora. Aurora doing a great job. Now Demon going in for a fight with Super Marco just close enough, but Ogun is just right on the track to support him. Not to worry much, but a really overextension of Demon Kite was just doing it, but few on the line as well, trying to go in for a push with Yue as well. But in the process, we do see that FCAP TZ will be taken out by Domain first of all, and making sure that they will be able to push and clear out that second turret as well in the meantime.
Yep, it's a dangerous situation to be in, especially for Demon Kite. Now with his emblem, he will have additional cooldown for his skills every single time he uses his ultimate. And here we go, this is what he wants to do, get a little bit of poke, right? And so far, the map is in control for the side of Aurora.
Oh, loving it. Every movement that we see from Aurora, this is a different scale that we've seen from yesterday, because Aurora pretty much have a least control of the map because they were struggling to fight off with Team Liquid. But then here on out, fighting off with FCAP, they are in a better positioning.
Yep, Domain actually gets up the DHS as well. That's a good power spike. But they have to be really careful, right? So Edward gonna catch eyes onto FCAP TZ, but in the meantime, Demon Kite working the map to their favor. Take a look at bot lane, pushing in already.
Clears out already all the first level turrets from top as well as bottom, and I'm loving it, the fact that they are pushing in for the objective. Now going into mid, it seems that FCAP is looking for a scream. Renegade is waiting it. UA will give the all the exposure of the location of FCAP, and they will be trying to contest for the last turtle, which is the third turtle coming in.
Yep, so now you will see the true strength of Aurora's lineup, right? So this is where Domain will be going for the split push, and if it's necessary, the Spear of Destruction will be used to come in and join the fight as well. But looks like both teams, they will understand what's going on. They need to fix the waves, especially on the side of Falcons APBREN. So now they will kind of wait it out for a little bit.
Okay, so far just waiting to actually use that resources right on the right time. They will give that poke a little bit to the side of Turtle, just waiting for it. I think FCAP TZ might actually go in for Edward, but it seems that Renegade will be the one to go in straight for Few.
Yep, they catch on to two. One member down already. Few is out of the game for the next 15 seconds as they lay down the damage and pain. Aurora, Edward, look at the damage he's able to deal against them. Super Marco will be pushed away, but Kakizi, he's still very healthy at this point. Looking for an entry point. Goes on to two, uses a fracture. Nobody dies just yet. Well, Renegade is going to be a 1-for-1 trade, right? But as it stands now, Demon Kite catches eyes on the Kaltizi. They want to get a reset. Very, very even play from both ends.
Okay, Kaltizi is also around the area somehow. They will try to poke this turtle, and Renegade, he was amazing, initiating, going in straight to FCAP, taking down Few first of all, and I think he might actually do it again, but at the same time, Ogwen does not allow it. They're going to actually push Renegade straight, moving from their own lane.
Yep, not ideal for the side of Aurora. Few once again has Primal Wrath. He will be able to deal a lot of damage. And here we go, he gets a steal! Demon Kite on point today! Boy, did they reset well. And in the meantime, Aurora, they also take down the tier 2s on the bot here, which means Aurora now has a significant 5,000 or 4,000 gold lead.
Wow, 5,000 gold lead, clearing out most of the objective for the turrets. I think Aurora right now is looking better than ever, to a point that FCAP could not respond well. Going in, try to actually farm out just a little bit for themselves, because FCAP was a little bit, but coming in for a fight today, first damage right in mid.
Yep, they want to commit everything on the FCAP TZ. He's still not falling yet. Renegade will be the first to fall. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade at this point on the backlines. They do get rid of Demon Kite, and this means Aurora will not be in fighting shape anymore. They need to back out. Yue, Domain, as well as Edward being chased down. Hang on, Super Marco looking for the kill. Lycan Pounce will not be able to get it. Here is the commit on the hard guard as well, just to save Edward. And that was a good play by the side of FALCONS APBREN.
Agree, definitely. A really good move coming in from FCAP that Aurora could not defend well, but Yue coming in for the back, for the support as well. But at the meantime here, Super Marco will be able to take down Yue, and there's going to be an opening for the side of FCAP. But at the same time, overextension has been done. Edward trying to push in, and it's going to be Domain who shakes down two players coming in, and even Olgwin has been pulled out as well in the process, and is going to bring back the fight to Aurora.
Yeah, they never lose the trade there, and it is going to be a 2,000 goal lead instead. So Falcons APBREN, they cut the losses, but it's still an advantage for Aurora at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Looking very, very sturdy right now for Team Aurora to a point that FCAP. But at the same time, we do see that in the build-ups of the itemization, I feel that coming in, there's a possibility Aurora is getting in a better upper hand. They have the builds up that can actually put out a lot of the aggression going in from FCAP. But at the same time, FCAP, if they will be tagged off very early on or they will be picked up very easily, that's not going to be a good sign for them.
Yep. At the 10.5-minute mark, we have Demon Kite, who is really close to level 15 already has that Holy Crystal as well. That's a huge power spike for the side of this Joy. In the meantime, Edward as well actually got the Queen's Wings along with the Warwick. So he's going to be very sustainable in the team fights. So Falcons APBREN have to take and pick the fights really carefully.
Agree, definitely. This is going to be one of the crucial time for Team FCAP to respond well. We do see that they will try to actually at least get some of the objective on their self as well. Lot has already been spawned out. Renegade will try to poke it out, and FCAP is just waiting off, and probably they will try to actually figure out whether they want to actually go in for a fight or they will try to actually let it off.
Yep, they will not patient enough. Domain was going to walk up and get caught out by the 3 different members on the side of FCAP. Looks like the call for the team is to, layer around the Lord. They're going to try and drag this up until the 12th minute, so it will be enhanced instead.
Let's see, going in for the poke, but doesn't actually going in for the bait. Aurora just waiting for the time to go in for the fight. We do see that Domain just clearing things out. He's just waiting for the right time. I'm loving the fact that they are slowing a bit so that make sure that they will not be catch off guard from the team of FCAP. But at the same time, we do see an attempt going in firstly to the Flap TZ.
Yep, Spear of Destruction misses. This is the call for APBREN to go and start working on the Lord. Flaptizzi looking for the potential penalty zone. Nobody's just showing just yet. Black Dragon Form going to be committed as well. This is the fight. Minoan Fury lands onto 2. But Domain has joined the fight finally. Demon Kai gets the kill. Edward gets the kill as well. The Lord is falling low. They will not be able to get it. Yes, Edward actually secures it for the side of Aurora. It's a double kill. Unstoppable. What a performance as Aurora take the lead, they take the wipe as well.
Wow, great job coming in from Aurora. Couldn't actually hold it. It was too much to bear for Team FCAP to a point that they could not do anything. And this is going to be a win already to the side of Aurora. The fact that Falcon, they were the one who tried to poke it out, but Team Aurora was just on a better prop.
Clean game from Aurora. At this point, FCAP kind of stunned at that last fight, and what a killing blow. In the boys from Aurora, they got their rest, they got their practice, and they got their stretch. Now, it is up for FCAP because it is going to be